Welcome back. What to do when your business is struggling. In today's video, I'm going to show you how not to drain your bank account while trying to get your business back on track and how to make it nice and fat. The first step is understanding what not to do so you stop burning a hole in your bank account. Then I'm going to show you why what you think is the problem isn't really the problem. Then I'm going to show you why all of the action you're taking isn't working. Next, what you should be focusing your energy on to create massive income. I'll also be showing you the one thing that you're doing that actually is stunting the growth of your business. Plus, the 4 steps you can start taking right now that will make all of the difference to start cruising with momentum to be able to earn the kind of income you want. Finally, I'll help you transform your thinking from stress to success. So stay tuned. If you're struggling in your business, you're going to want to invest in strategies to get you out of the struggle. That's what most people want to do, is they feel like if they just had one perfect strategy, that's all they really need to get them out of that hustle and grind that they're constantly in. But I will tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not the strategy that's not working. It's your mindset that's not working. And you could have an awesome, and I see this all the time, awesome strategies, but if your mindset isn't working, the strategy's not working. But if your mindset is right on, then even if you don't have a fantastic strategy, you can still make it work. Now, I have to tell you, there was a period of time where I really was struggling financially. I had created 6 figures in 7 months in my first year and then proceeded to crash and burn in the process. And I was just throwing money after money after money with strategies. I literally invested in $150,000 in strategies, which I had to borrow all of that money because I didn't even have it myself to get myself out of the hole that I was in. And you know what kind of results I got? 0 results. 0 results. I got no results from all of those different strategies. I tried Facebook ads, webinars, organic lead generation, and some of those strategies I actually use now in my business, and they work magically and beautifully. And the reason they weren't working before was because of what was going on in the 5 inches between my ears. Now, if you're earning under 6 figures, because all of my clients are above 6 figures and beyond, 6, 7, and 8 figures, when you're at 6, 7, and 8 figures, you're already in a situation where you've got some strategy that's getting some regular flow of income. When you're under 6 figures, you do need to have some strategy in place to create consistent income. But again, this applies to you too, because if your mindset's not aligned with it, then no matter how much money you throw at those strategies, you're not going to get the results that you want. Now, what's the real problem here? If it's not strategies that are the problem, what's the real problem? The problem is the operating system that's running your business. Now, I'm not talking about your computer operating system. I'm talking about the operating system of your subconscious mind. So when your subconscious mind is programmed to fear failure, to even fear success, to feel like you have to work hard, to feel like you're an imposter, to feel like you're not good enough or not deserving of the kind of success that you want, no matter what you do, no matter how much money you put into strategies, it's not going to work. And I'll give you an example. It's why within 2 to 3 years, 80% of lottery owners lose all of their money. All of their money. More broke often than when they first started because they're broke at a higher bracket. So now all of this influx of money has come in, but they haven't changed their mindset to be able to handle the amount of wealth, so they blow it all within 2 to 3 years. And it's a similar thing that's going on in your operating system. Make sure you like and subscribe my videos so you can take the shiz out of your biz and move into that empowered state and start making the income you deserve. Now, here's a little tip. We don't get in life what we do, like we think we get in life based on our action. We get in life who we are. And what that really means is because it's all about frequency. It's all about elevating your frequency. Now, there are many ways to do this. One way, for example, would be to, let's say, meditate, right? One way would be to work on clearing your subconscious mind. Now, there are many ways that help you do that. For example, you might check out EFT tapping, maybe it's hypnosis, maybe it's theta healing. Now, I used to use all of those techniques with my clients at one time, and what I was finding is they actually are effective, and maybe they'll be effective for you, but I was finding that there was a faster way and a more permanent way, and that's being able to tune into your intuition, to your superconscious mind, and use your superconscious mind to actually clear your subconscious mind so that you can clear those patterns out of the way. And then you get the added boost of following your intuition, and which will lead you exactly where you need to go. It will always give you the next step. The next step will always be revealed, because one of the biggest things that I see with entrepreneurs is they always go, how? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Okay, Alaina, you're telling me all this stuff. How do I do it? The how is not your job. The how is the universe's job. Your job is to receive the information and take action on it. And then the next step is always revealed. The universe wants you to be a success. The universe is ever expanding, whether you call it God, the universe, source, creator. It's not religious for me. It's all the same thing. It's this infinite intelligence that we have the ability to tap into. And when you follow that guidance, it wants to see you be successful because you were encoded to be successful. So if you start developing trust, then you trust the next step. The next step will always be revealed. Really, there are two states of mind. There is the ego mind, which really is just reflecting what's in your subconscious mind into your reality, and that's what you're experiencing in your circumstances, which is based on your frequency and what's going on in your limiting beliefs. And then there's an empowered state of being. And I'm sure you know the difference, right? So this one's all about failure. It's all about frustration, anger, resentment. This one's about joy, gratitude, love, abundance, right? So when you're in a disempowered state, when you're in your ego mind, then everything that you're experiencing in your reality is a reflection of that state. If you're afraid of failing, what's going to happen is that you're going to experience more failures, because what's trying to happen is the universe trying to get you to learn that you're not actually a failure at all. The fact that you think you're a failure is a limiting belief. It's not truth at all. And so by learning how to bring in truth into your subconscious mind, you can move from a disempowered state into an empowered state. And I'll give you a little tip. You cannot be in gratitude and suffering at the same time. So if you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, it will immediately move you from a disempowered state into an empowered state. So wow, are you really enjoying this? I have so much more juicy content for you on this topic. So make sure you follow me to part 2, because you're not going to want to miss it.